Hello, Geraldine. What are you doing?
Oh, hi, Grandpa. It's Joss, by the way.
Oh,
Where did you come from?
well, I was just on the toot, and I thought I'd like to have a chat with Josephine by the fire. But, being on the toot sometimes makes me think of certain people, and
Right.
today, it was you.
Oh, thanks, I think. Grandpa, what's that on your forehead?
Oh, have I started growing some more hair all of a sudden? Or,
No.
Or is it a wart?
No.
Or a carbuncle?
No.
It's a boil, isn't
No.
it?
No,
Tell
it's
me
not.
straight, it's a boil, isn't it?
No, Grandpa, it's not a boil, but you've got something strapped to your head.
Oh, well, yes, that's a Bible, Jeremy. It's a Bible.
Oh. Why do you have a Bible strapped to your head?
Yes. Oh, well,
Grandpa?
I actually need a Bible, Joni, to help explain it.
Don't you have a Bible?
Well, yes, but it's strapped to my forehead, woman.
Oh.
Keep up, it's strapped to my forehead.
I don't remember anywhere in the Bible that it says you need to have a Bible strapped to your forehead, but I'll get a Bible and we'll have a
Let's
look.
have a look. Get the
Okay,
Bible.
so where am I looking up?
You're looking Deuteronomy chapter 6.
Right, Deuteronomy,
You seem
it's-
to have the place marked.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, I do too.
That's a good thing.
Alright, so Deuteronomy chapter 6,
Yes.
it's in the Old Testament.
Yes,
Okay.
in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 5 to 8, it says,
Okay, yes,
here we
yes.
go. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Yes.
It says, these commandments that I give you today are to be upon your hearts.
Impress them on your children.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about them when you sit at home, when you walk along the road, when you lie down, and when you get up.
Mm-hmm.
Tie them as symbols on your hands and bind them on your foreheads.
Oh, Grandpa.
Yes.
I see what you've done there.
Yeah.
Yes, I see what you've done. Why do you think it says that in Deuteronomy 6?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, of course, but I think it's so that when I see my children and my grandchildren, they'll see how much I love God and that I love His Word, the Bible.
Right.
And they'll see that I don't want to go anywhere without God's Word. And
Right.
they'll want to follow my example by strapping a Bible on their foreheads too.
Oh,
Yes.
Right. And how's that going for you, Grandpa?
Well, I haven't had a call from grandkids in quite some time.
Right.
Yes.
You see, I think, Grandpa, that idea of actually binding God's commandments to your forehead was kind of for a certain time and a certain place. And, like God's people in the Old Testament, they did do that for a while. And they had like a little box on their head that carried the Torah, which was like telling the stories of when God brought them out of Egypt. And that was really important for them. But I think nowadays, as followers of Jesus, we don't need to. We can take the meaning of this verse, that's really important.
Yes.
But not like how you live it out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so kind of same but different.
Same but different.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So what's the meaning of all these verses? Is it that when I've told my kids and my grandkids about Jesus once, and I've given them a birthday Bible for their 10th birthday or something,
Right.
so then I'm done.
No.
No more to do.
No.
No need to do anything more.
No, Grandpa. I don't think that's what the verse is saying either. I think it says when you love God with all of your heart, you carry Him with you. You carry Jesus with you everywhere you go, and that you're to be ready when you're walking along the street, or when you're getting up in the morning, or when you're lying down, or when you're sitting at home. You're to be ready to have those conversations and those God moments with your kids and your grandkids
Okay.
and the people around
Right.
you.
So gotta be ready all the time then.
Yeah. It's like saying, be ready to have those conversations all day long.
All through the day.
Yes.
You mean I can get a call from my 3-year-old granddaughter while I'm eating my lunch, or
Yep.
for that matter, on the toot?
Yep.
And she's asking me, well, why did God create aardvarks?
Well-
Oh boy.
Well, maybe.
That sort of thing, all the
yeah.
time, all the time.
That could
Oh,
happen,
boy.
Grandpa, but I think the point is that it's just exciting that it's everybody's responsibility to be part of sharing the gospel, sharing the good news about Jesus with each other.
What, even the
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah.
Those young whippersnappers asking about aardvarks?
Yeah,
So they have a role in this too.
absolutely.
Surely they can't help share the gospel with anyone. They're always on their earphones and they've got their air bugs in all the time in their ears. You know those air bugs in their ears?
I think you mean AirPods.
Well, I don't know, air bugs, whatever they are.
Yes, but Grandpa, that's the thing, that kids are really important in being able to share the gospel, share the good news of Jesus with each other. And when they start asking questions and start talking about it, adults like grown-ups like us, we get to think about it a bit more and we think more clearly about things. And
Really?
yeah, it really, really helps when kids can start talking about the gospel and about Jesus.
So you're saying that kids and grown-ups and young, hip, groovy grandparents like me should all be ready to share about Jesus with each other and listen to each other's stories.
Yeah.
Young or old.
Young and old. And you know
Wow.
what? I think that's what being part of a church family is as well. We get to talk with each other and do life together and follow Jesus together. Even if they're not part of our actual family, they're part of our church family and we can join together like that. You know what?
What?
Mick Tarrington is going to talk about that in a little while for everybody.
Oh, good old Terry Mickington. I love listening to him. He's just great, isn't he?
Yeah.
I just think it's amazing that a man called Terry Mickington,
Yeah.
and then he met a lady called Terry Dorrington. What are the odds of that? The two Terrys, they got married.
No, it's-
That is incredible, Josh. That just does my head in.
Well, it's Mick and Dory actually, but yeah, they're great people.
Oh, the two
and I'm-
Terrys. I'm glad to hear from one of the Terrys today.
Oh, Grandpa.
Yes.
You know what? I
Yes.
think you can probably take the Bible off your head now. It's
good.
probably a bit heavy.
It's getting pretty heavy on my brain, I can tell you that.
Yeah. All right, I'll
About
see you
to
again
blow
soon.
an O-ring.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, we'll see you soon.